People been asking me, why don't you do a podcast? I'm like, a podcast? What am I do a podcast for? You got a lot to say. True. People be listening. True. Well, here we go. Crush Mics platform. Talk about some of the latest, some of the hottest stuff going on. Even mostly the classic stuff going on. Where somebody got their mic crushed. Somebody outlasted somebody in some way at an angle that probably nobody even saw. Crush Mics, that's what we're here for. From different cutting edge angles on what's going on social media, YouTube, and in the world. Stay tuned. Crush Mics. Keep. Yes, finally back without delay. Crush Mics episode 9. We are here. I'm your host, Korey Buckets. We're back. Thank y'all for the delay, man. Had some things going on, but we back. We got a jam-packed episode. Pause. It's crazy off top. We talking about the glove versus the glue. Gary Payton versus the bull. Beverly. My man, Pat Beverly. Next matchup, we talking about Sean Paul and Mr. Vegas. She la 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 boom 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 she ay. She la 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 boom 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 she ay. Versus Mad Cobra. Girl Flicks. Battle of the Dubs. It had to be there, you know. We didn't even have to be in the club. We'll get into that. Rick Ross versus 2 Chainz. Battle coming up this Thursday. Controversial battle coming up this Thursday. Who you got? Who you got? Who we got? Crush Mics. Shout out to Kasim. Baddest chick versus my neck and my back. Baddest chick versus my neck and my back. Kaya versus Trina. 2 controversial hot songs. They were scorching hot at the time. We gonna get into that. Jesus Shuttlesworth versus Kyle Watson. Kyle Watson. Above the rim, he got game. Stars. Definitely depicted from stars in New York at the time. Who would have won that one-on-one? Who got that? Who got that? Controversial, we're going to talk about it. Then we got my background. Murda Mook versus Serius Jones. Classic. Shout out to D-Melo for giving me that heads up. Pause. Whoa, that was crazy. Let's get into the episode. The glove versus the glue. The glove versus the glue. Gary Payton was getting them 10-second violations. He was stripping the rock from people. He was making shots impossible, offenses impossible, couldn't set up. Gary, man, he was strapping up your favorites, some of your favorites in the 90s. Excuse me, Doritos crazy. Pause. The glue. My man, Pat Bev. Where you going? Crazy glue grip. You not going nowhere. He's beating you them 8 seconds. He's setting up the offense. He's taking all kinds of punishment, still finishing. He can hit that open 3. He don't sleep. He might throw it on you real quick. Yo, I heard he led Chicago in scoring, like his senior year in high school or something like that. Imagine that. He didn't even come off like a scorer in the NBA. Because he got them clamps. Battle of the Clamps. Who wins that? Let's go. What does it come down to on the Crush Mics platform? What does it come down to? It comes down to Gary played against Mike in the finals, man, and held his own. They was like doing different things to get Gary up off of Mike and do, cause Gary had them clamps. Patrick Beverly is cold though. People don't be wanting to. He got like the Revis Island thing going on, the Patrice Allen thing going on. Shout out to Feed. We gotta go with the glove, man. Gotta go with the glove. He had a sneaker. He had the crazy Nikes. He had the crazy the glove. Sean Paul, Mr. Vegas versus Mad Cobra. Why is this so big? Why is this an epic battle? If you're from the culture, if you grew up in New York, I would say in the mid-90s, early 2000s, you went to a party. I mean, if you went to a club, if you went to anything you went to for real, they were really going to give it up crazy with the whole theme of the battles. The West Indian joints was crazy. They wasn't even trying to battle, but you being there catching dubs all night. Catching dubs all night. Your man dubs. Your man, dubs. This is crazy. This is one of them classic joints in there. It's one of the real classic joints. Not that. Oops. Wrong song. Just playing with y'all. I know my songs. That's the DMX and Sean Paul John. Just wanted to see if y'all was on y'all toes. But yeah, the she la 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 boom boom she that was just crazy. That Sean Paul and Mr. Vegas together on a. She's not the killer what they know. Remember Mr. Vegas had the headshot. That was crazy. But conflicts, time to act. That was just adult music. That was just adult music. Like everything about it was adult. We gotta give it to somebody on the Crush Mike's platform. Excuse me, mumble mouth. We're gonna say, where do we get the most dub from? We gotta go with Flex. On the Crush Mike platform, Mad Cobra wins. Next topic. Rick Ross versus 2 Chainz. Versus battle coming up. The Boss versus 2 Chainz. 2 Chainz. I really, no disrespect, 2 Chainz. I was hoping it was going to be Rick Ross versus Jeezy because I would have rather seen that. But 2 Chainz is a formidable opponent. You go Titty Boy, 2 Chainz, whatever you want to do. He's fire on either lane. He for real be trying to put lyrical content together. Like, I really appreciate that for him because he really tried to put lyrics together. But so does the Boss. And who's one of the Boss's favorite MCs of all time? Biggie baby. Classics. Both of them got classics. I feel like Ross may got a few more smooth joints than 2 Chainz, but 2 Chainz got them joints too. Crush Mike platform. Ross got more joints with Jay-Z. We just gotta go with Rick Ross. I'm sorry. Bias. Crush Mike's platform. Bias. Baddest chick versus my neck, my back, my neck, and my back. My bad. I just got to cut it. So, my neck and my back versus the baddest chick Trina. My neck and my back by Kai versus the baddest chick Trina. 2 super sexual songs with sexual connotation. 2 very attractive women. Like, just epic at the time. What does it come down to on the Crush Mike's platform with this joint? Sorry. It's actually a conversation and an argument for ball work. Shooting the ball work was tight on there. Like an auto, auto. You gotta listen to the. I can't say those words on this platform, but yeah, she was giving it up. So I'm sorry, Kaya, my neck, my back, my neck, and my back. Yeah, I love that joint. The hook was money, it was golden. You might win gold, platinum off that. The Crush Mic platform. Dun 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 dun. Who's bad? Gotta give it to Gina. Kylie Watson versus Jesus Shuttlesworth. Kylie Watson versus Jesus Shuttlesworth. Above the rim versus He Got Game? No. Kylie Watson versus Jesus Shuttlesworth. They play a one-on-one. Same age, high school. Who wins this? Let's see. Kylie Watson, about close to 6 feet. Handle, ridiculous. Got the wet Jimmy. He's shaking you to the floor. Finishing. Doing the jellies. He's throwing it. Crazy. Steve Francis style. He's Steve Francis doing the Steve Francis before the Steve Francis. It's crazy. Jesus Shuttlesworth. 6'6". NBA looks. We don't remember Kyle Watson getting NBA looks. He was just trying to go to Georgetown. Jesus Shuttlesworth got his pops out of jail. There it is. There it is. Allen Iverson balled his way out of jail. This young man balled his pops out of jail partially. Pops got them Jordans. He got some J's on him. Got a little, a little action because of, come on, man. Kylie Watson was shaking people to the ground in the Rucker. Brooklyn, the Rucker, Harlem, what's it come down to? Jesus had Lala, man. Jesus had Lala. Don Pagnati. He seen a Lambo. Nobody offered Kylie Watson a Lambo. What did he get? Some sneakers from the shooter? He had to get that money back to Birdie. He almost got killed. Yeah, no. Jesus Shuttlesworth. My background. The background. Murda Mook versus Serius Jones. These boys was going crazy. When battle rap was about pick a verse, these dudes was crazy because they were going at each other. And I feel like this started a lot of what goes on now, which is people going at each other specifically. Like, I know I'm battling him. These bars are for him. They're not for anybody else. They're for him. So I'm going at him. They're hating with these ads right now, so we got to skip through these so we can get back to the bars. Excuse me. Yeah, they was hating. You already know. Hating on the cake but you whatever. Yeah, but they was on them bars, man. And it was on them direct bars towards each other. They really looked like they had a problem. Serius Jones looked like he was almost offended that Mook would even think of challenging him. And Murda Mook is like, my pen and these bars is crazy. With his delivery, like, I'm ready. I'm a young bull. I got my young bull. You see a young T-Rex there, a young hungry T-Rex there. You see a lot of people out there in the background that end up doing stuff later in the actual battle rap culture. What does it come down to? It always comes down to them bars in these battle raps. Who had the bars? Who really won this battle? At the end of the day, I really had to watch this battle about 4 times. On the Crush Mic platform, I gotta give it to Mook. He was unlimited clip. Serius Jones, you was personal. You did your thing. But Murda Mook, ball for ball, he had no weak lines in that joint. He just went hard, pause. Serius Jones, you was more like doing the dozens, which was dope. Because you really, you own that style and you own that style. But I definitely think Mook got you in this one. But shout out to you, though, for the classic 3-point, 5 million and better and keep on going. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to URL for presenting that, bringing that to the culture. But yeah, thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for downloading the New York Cake. Keep on doing that, man. We doing well on all the platforms. Thank y'all for sharing it. Thank y'all for all the love that we getting. Man, I'm just humbled by it. Shout out to Beat Drop. Shout out to Dot Vieira. Shout out to Black Woodson. Shout out to P.H. Ray. Shout out to Clinton, Picasso, Pac-Man. Shout out to Fat Fly Freddy. Shout out to Miss Cream. Shout out to Just Blaze and everybody else that I didn't think of that's been supporting and pushing the project. Shout out to Jux Diamonds, my guy. Everybody that's on the project, anybody that didn't think about. I love you too. Got no love but love for you. But yeah, man, just keep on downloading that, man. The link gonna be in the description. And I thank y'all. To the next week. Keep the love. Stay safe. And crush mics.